It's time now for the Trader Channel News Morning Report, Friday, September 12th, 2014. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday morning, September 12th, 2014. I'm Peter Wiggins here now. Your news headlines at 7:30. South African Olympian Oscar Pistorius, who was convicted of negligent killing, listened to a judge deliver the verdict at the Pretoria High Court in September as he convicted of homicide and girlfriend's killing. A convicted school shooter who sparked a massive manhunt when he escaped from an Ohio prison Thursday has been caught, officials said. House Republicans were hoping for September to be a blissfully eventful month of election season just around the corner, but President Obama dashed those hopes this week when he asked Congress for authorization to trade and arm Syrian rebels. Every time Apple modifies a connector change to a form factor and launches a new gadget that impacts countless companies, there is a robust third-party market for anything and everything that attacks or wraps around the iPhone, the one that's constantly. Cuba has sent in 165 health workers to help tackle the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, officials say. Doctors, nurses, and infection control specialists will travel to Sierra Leone in October to save for 6 months. That all headed for its biggest weekly advance in 10 months against the major peers, with the U.S. data today predicted to show strengthening retail sales added into the case for the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates. Chinese state media say a court in southwest China has sentenced 3 men to death and a woman to life in prison for the killing of 31 people in a knife attack outside a railway station in the city of Kunming. Fijian UN peacekeepers released by Al-Qaeda-linked group Nusra Front in Syria as they arrived in Israeli-held territory on the Golan Heights on September 11, 2014 on a Thursday. Scotland's economy could be damaged over a decade if it votes for independence, one of the country's top business chiefs has claimed. The terror threat level in Australia has been raised high for the first time since its inception 11 years ago as Prime Minister Tony Abbott divulged information, but made it clear that there is a danger of ISIS-related attacks on home soil. Kiev. Ukraine President said on Friday that there could be no military solution to his country's crisis and said he hoped a very fragile ceasefire and these would not hold, allowing him to focus on rebuilding the shattered economy. A woman grieves at her husband memorial on the South Tower Memorial Pool during memorial observances on the 13th anniversary of the September 11th attacks yesterday. Yahoo says the government threatened to fine the company $250,000 in aid. It did not comply with demands to go along with its expansion to the U.S. In Blackstone, Massachusetts, the bodies of 3 infants were found in a Massachusetts house filled with vermin and piled high with soil dumps where 4 of her children were removed by authorities last month, prosecutors said. Timothy Ray Jones is pictured in Lexington County Detention Center in Lexington, South Carolina in this September 11, 2014 head-on photo. An overnight fire in a Bridgeport, Connecticut industrial building enforced about 400 nearby residents evacuated cars of large power and engineering, officials said on Friday. In San Francisco, U.S. authorities have ordered information technology giant Hewlett-Packard to pay a fine of $108 million after finding the company guilty of paying bribes to subsidiaries in Russia, Poland, and Mexico. In Tewksbury, Massachusetts, RDT Demulis, the chief of the Market Basket supermarket chain, says the company's sale stores already accomplished a remarkable turnaround thanks to employees who work day and night to restock shelves left empty by a work removal this summer. Weeks ahead, as unveiled in Windows 9, a German website has published several screenshots from Computer Red and Microsoft's latest operating system. iPhone 6 Plus revealed that sex crumble and delays pile up their face. As when Apple finally went ahead and confirmed the long moving big screen iPhone, the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 Plus comparison with a top-end phablet in the market become obvious. ALH video service when porn king Stephen Hirsch of Vivid Entertainment claimed had the saucy vid in his possession, he told Hollywood Live. The photo released by Warner Bros. Pictures shows Morgan Freeman right as Dr. Cameron McCarthy and Ashley Chudder's Lloyd Nelson the scene for the film Dolphin Tale 2. The film releases on September 12th or September 19th. The Spinosaurus answers a question in eluded scientists. Where the dinosaurs that swam 2 waves of soul went through a blown out of the powerful sun eruptions that this week are hitting the Earth now and could have finding aurora displays for observers in northern regions. The interaction between atoms and light is well known as has been studied extensively in the field of quantum optics. Mars rover reaches Martian destination. In London and New York, as electronic cigarettes flock to shelves on both sides of the Atlantic in recent years, investors flock to a business some hopes will be in the future of tobacco. Discriminating against people who are overweight and obese does not help them lose weight and may actually promote weight gain, research has found. Take a look at the local news. A Cambridge company has created a phone app that tracks driving habits for better or worse if you want to drive in Boston's roads and streets. It was on this day 50 years ago today, Saturday, September the 12th, 1964, as Beatlemania swept Fantasy City, Boston, as George, Ringo, Paul, and John brought the band to the hub as they played in front of a sold-out crowd at the old Boston Garden here. As this article from the Boston Globe from the day after here shows lots of screaming teenage fans enjoying themselves as they watch the band of the 60s here, the Beatles, as they rocked the old Boston Garden last night. Look at this man looking calm in front of a lot of screaming teenagers here. Babson called his helping retired NFL players transition to a new life as they teach the players on how to live life right after the gridiron. Running represents defeated for marathon bombing survivor Rosa Sedoya that she has known since the lost her leg in the bombers in April of last year. On the day that comes to civilize our commitment to save lives, 29 names added to the ring of honors as men and women made the list at the Massachusetts Fallen Firefighters Memorial. Here, a Fall River man was honored at the State House yesterday with his bravery when he saved lives at a burning building. A Nashua, New Hampshire mother was scared to death after a car hit the daughters at an elementary school in the city that was kept on school surveillance video. Doctors say hormonal therapy is not the best choice for all prostate cancer. In Westport, Massachusetts, a motor vehicle accident at 195 eastbound prior to exit 9 near Route 6 says expect heavy traffic delays here. And Merrimack, Massachusetts, from the Massachusetts State Police. 195 southbound on 53 Broad Street, 2 vehicle crosswalk lanes closed at the center lane open to traffic around exit 53 here. All more down and travel a little bit. Peter, Channel News Time is now 7:36, and it is time now for a little travel report here. Nope, let's take a look at the business here. Take a look at the stocks here. Dow futures 69.59 down 1. S&P futures 19.88 and 3/4 down 1/4, and Nasdaq futures 40.82 and a half down 1. European markets here. DAX 9668.31. 9668.31. Now DAX 9669.09 down 22.19. FTSE 6815.40 up 15.78. And CAC 404438.87 down 203. Asian markets, Nikkei 5948.29 up 39.09. Shanghai 2331.95 up 20.27. And HSI 24595.32 down 6732. In the U.S. market, stocks Dow Jones 7149 down 19.71. S&P 500 1997.45 up 176. Nasdaq 4591.81 up 528. In the oil markets, 93.24 up 41 cents, Brent 98.19 up 11 cents, and natural gas 3.829 up 6 thousandths of a point. Here, in the gold markets, here 1239.40 up 40 cents, silver 18.645 up 46 thousandths of a point, and copper 3.096 up 35 thousandths of a point. In the bonds, U.S. 10-year yield 2.5669% up 35 thousandths of a point. Germany 10-year yield 1.068% up 18 thousandths of a point, and Germany's 10-year yield 0.578 up 2 thousandths of a point. In the FX, European US dollar 1.2934 up 9 thousandths of a point. US dollar Japanese yen 107.19 up 9 hundredths of a point. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.6232 down 22 thousandths of a point. Here, take a look at sports news here. A scary moment down in Milwaukee as Yabby Wallet's GI Carl strengthened as facial fractures after he was hit by a pitch by the Milwaukee Brewers' Mike Fears. In professional football, Thursday night football last night down in Baltimore, the Baltimore Ravens fronted the Pittsburgh Steelers like a pancake, 26-6. Floyd Mayweather steps into the ring against Marcus Mariota for the second time in 4 months in Las Vegas on Saturday night as Marcus Patrick King was pushed in the rematch after the all-action Argentina gave him a tough time during the first test. And will be a mover statement of Will show you stripped out of data fairy audio has been released. And the Boston Red Sox defeat the Kansas City Royals last night at Kansas City 6-3 here as Al Wesley on bad for the Red Sox tonight. Peter, Channel News Time 7:39. They are approaching 7:40 here, and then it's time now for a little travel report here. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's going on in the traffic. It shows Southeast Expressway at the northbound side backed up from the split all the way down to downtown Grand Dorchester. And Tivoli Tunnel on both ends is slow. Ted Williams Tunnel a little slow on the westbound side. Mass Pike on the eastbound side slow from Route 9 in Framingham all the way down to the BU. And there, as an accident on the Mass Pike on the eastbound side near Natick service area here. And 120 on the southbound side 93 North also from 24 Randolph to the split. Route 3 and northbound side also from Derby Street and Hingham to Union Street and Braintree. Route 24 North also from Avon all the way up into 24 and Randolph. 95 on the northbound side, an accident as you approach 120 and then Norwood, so it's backed up from the Ponset Street and Norwood all the way down from 120 in Canton here. And 24 down by the accident to Route 139 start to trust up next time in that area here. 120 on the northbound side of Little from 130 in Canton all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. 120 on the southbound side. Backed up from Bloodfield all the way down. If you're ready due to the multiple accidents here on 128. First one on the southbound side to Route 38. So trust suspects out of that area. And movement early accident on 93 southbound before exit 37. On Route 120 there's a stop and go traffic from exit 42 at Deskin Road. And over here, as 93 southbound is backed up from Tewksbury all the way down through Reading, and it's hit the brakes again in 93 from Medford all the way down to Zakin Bridge. Here, Route 3 on the southbound side, the little slow from Route 40 jumps to the Route 4 jumps to it. It's slow again from 495 and low all the way down to North Billbreaker here. And 95 on the northbound side, on both ends, smooth sailed from 120 to New Hampshire border. 495, move on 5 from Amesbury, all the way out to Westbury, and an accident on 495 southbound in Marlborough between Route 20 and Route 9, so trust up next time. As 495 is good to go from Amesbury all the way down for Wareham here. And take a look at a Providence area traffic outlook 95 southbound also from Reflected S Curves down to downtown Providence. 146 southbound also from Route 15 to North Providence down from 95 in the Providence there. 93 on the 95 on the northbound side also from Warwick all the way down from Route 10 in Cranston here. Route 195 on the eastbound side an accident in East Providence here. And it's backed up on 195 westbound from 114 in East Providence down for downtown Providence here. And 146 south slope at North Smith down to 99 in Woonsocket here. And one bridge on the southbound side a little slow here. But otherwise, Route 6 above 5 from Subway down to Orleans to 20 above 5 from Buzzards Bay to 5 here. Alright. Let's take a look at a weather forecast here. Right now, our current conditions in North Massachusetts here. 52 degrees at temperature with a dew point about 51, humidity 97%. Barometric pressure 30.02 inches and visibility at 10 miles here. And let's take a look. The current conditions here. Around the region here. $60 degrees at temperature right now. Boston at 57 in Fitchburg and in Bedford. And in Beverly at 56, 57 in Beverly, and in Haverhill, 58 in Gloucester, 55 in Worcester, 54 in Sturbridge, and 55 in Webster, 56 in Milford, 51 in Norwood, 52 in Taunton, 57 in Bedford, 59 in Plymouth and in Falmouth, 63 in Chatham and Provincetown, 66 in Cape Cod Bay, 61 in Buffer's Vineyard, 64 in Nantucket. It's 61 degrees on temperature right now. Blockade, 57 in Westerly, 55 in Smithfield. It's 64 in New York City, 61 in Islip, 63 in Montauk, 62 in Long Island Sound, 58 in Bridgeport, 57 in Waven, 56 in Danbury, 54 out in Waterbury, 55 in Meriden, 57 in Hartford, 59 in Windsor, 59 in Springfield, 54 out in Amherst, 58 in Greenfield, 52 in Pittsfield, 53 in North Adams, 54 in Albany, 52 in Bennington, 52 in Brattleboro, 55 in Keenan, Jeff, New Hampshire, 54 in Concord, New Hampshire, 53 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 58 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 56 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and it's 53 up in Portland, Maine here. Alright, take a look at a map situation around the country here. Station front from Alberta, stretching all the way down from Rockies, merging with a cold front from southwestern Colorado, stretching to New Mexico, down from Texas, and stretching today for the Gulf States, down to the Carolinas. Out to sea here. We've got low pressure off the North Carolina coastline, 7 in Florida, and the Gulf of California here. And we got high pressure up in northeastern Wyoming here, and off the Atlantic coastline here, and a front of mine from southwestern British coming down for the Pacific coastline, and a front of mine from southeastern California down between the Gulf of California here. And we got a front of mine from north central Texas and up in the eastern Oklahoma, and a front of mine from up in the UP of Michigan here. 68 degrees on temperature right now, Washington, D.C., 78 out of Atlanta, 77 in Miami, 78 in Brownsville, 72 in Dallas, Texas, and if you want some real fall temperatures here, look at this. Detroit, Michigan at 50, 51 in Chicago, 45 out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, 48 out of Omaha, Nebraska, 53 out of Kansas City, 34 degrees out of Denver, Colorado, 49 in Salt Lake City, 37 in Great Falls, Montana, it's 58 out in Seattle, 60 in San Francisco, 70 in Los Angeles, 80 in Vegas, 83 in Phoenix, Arizona, 66 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Taking a look. Take a look at our National Weather Radar Outlook, and it shows some spotty showers and few storms out the Jersey coastline, searching on the eastern shores of Maryland, down for Virginia here, and line of showers and a few storms, part of the tropical system on southern Florida, and down for the western portion of Cuba, and then curving around the Gulf states, stretching in southern Louisiana Gulf Coast, the southeastern Texas Gulf Coast, and out in the northeastern Mexico here. And line of showers and storms from down from western and northern Texas, down for southern Oklahoma, and down for central portions of Arkansas. A lot of showers and few storms from western portions of Wisconsin, down for southern Minnesota, down for Iowa and Nebraska, and down for Kansas with a few touches of sleet and snow in the western portion of Nebraska and central portions of Colorado, and a line of rain showers and few storms from with a few sleet pelts from eastern British Columbia, down for western portions of Alberta. Here. Okay, satellite open, it shows patchy clouds from off the New England and Atlantic Canada, stretching down for Virginia, down for South Carolina, and northern Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, and a lot of clouds from western Mexico, stretching in southern New Mexico, down in western and northern Texas, up in Oklahoma, up in the Mississippi Valley, and up in the western Wisconsin and Illinois, and a lot of clouds from British Columbia, stretching down for Saskatchewan, up in Manitoba, up in the James Bay in Ontario, and a lot of clouds coming from northeast Quebec, and then up in Newfoundland there. And okay, The latest on Tropical Storm Edward here. It is maximum sustained winds about 40 miles per hour. Movement west-northwest about 50 miles per hour. Settled location 17.6 in the north and 41.7 into the west. And movement west-northwest about 15 miles per hour. And the latest advisory on Edward here is it remains a tropical storm in the far eastern Atlantic states here. And there are no coastal watches or warnings in effect here as at 5 a.m. Atlantic time 9 UTC, the center of tropical storm Edward is located near latitude 17.6 in the north, longitude 41.7 in the west, and Edward is moving toward the west-northwest near 15 miles per hour, 24 kilometers an hour, and then turning toward the northwest at a slightly slower forward speed is anticipated during the next 2 days. Max sustained winds are near 40 miles per hour, 65 kilometers an hour with higher gusts, and some strengthening is forecast during the next 48 hours as tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 70 miles per hour, 1 to 10 kilometers from the center. The estimated minimum such pressure is 1,500 millibars at 29.68 inches here. And we got a double barrel action going on in the tropics here. And we got a broad area of low pressure just moved westward and is now located over southern Florida, just south of Lake Okeechobee. Shark activity is poorly organized within strong upper level winds, as well as interaction with land will likely inhibit development of the system today. Once the low moves over the southeastern Gulf of Mexico, conditions become a little more conducive for tropical cyclone formation over the weekend while the system moves westward around 10 miles per hour. Regardless, development of this low continuing to bring local heavy rains to portions of southern Florida and Florida Keys today and Saturday. Formation chance for forecast low about 20% and formation chance for days medium about 40% here. And take a look at disturbance number 2 here. Shower activity with a tropical wave located south of the Cape Verde Islands showing some signs of organization in this system. However, is forecast to move westward and west-northwest about 10 miles per hour toward an area unfavorable for the development. Formation chance of forecast low 20%. Formation chance 5 days low 20% here. Take a look at our Take a look what is going on in the Eastern Pacific here. Tropical storm Odile, center location 15.5 to the north, 104.9 in the west. Max sustained winds about 6 miles per hour. Movement west about 2 miles per hour. And our latest advisory on tropical storm Odile here. Odile, a little bit organized as it's a tropical storm watch in effect for Manzil to Cabo Corrientes in Mexico. And tropical storm watch means the tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch area, generally within 48 hours. And interest in the summer bar California, so you should monitor the progress of right down. And for storm information specific to your area, please monitor products issued by your local National Meteorological Service here. At 5 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 noon UTC, the center tropical storm Odile was located near latitude 15.5 to the north, longitude 105.0 to the west, and Odile is Pacific toward the west near 2 miles per hour, 4 kilometers an hour, as a fastest moving toward the west-northwest is expected to commence by tonight, followed by an acceleration toward the northwest on Saturday. On the forecast track, the center of Odile will remain offshore on the southwestern coast of Mexico Friday Sunday. Max sustained winds are near 6 miles per hour, 95 kilometers an hour with higher gusts. Some strength is forecast during the next 48 hours, and Odile can become a hurricane by tonight. Tropical storm force wind extend outward up to 205 miles, 335 kilometers from the center. The estimated minimum central pressure is 996 millibars at 29.42 inches here. And wind tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch area by Saturday, and surf swells from the Odile will affect portions of the southwestern coast of Mexico during the next couple of days. As these swells are likely to cause light threatening surf and whip current conditions, please consult products from your local river office here. And we got Tropical Depression 16E. 16.6 to the north, 120.2 to the west. Here, max sustained winds about 35 miles per hour. Movement north about 2 miles per hour. Here. Okay, here's the latest advisory on Tropical Depression 16E. Tropical depression drifting northward, and there are no coastal watches warnings effective. At 2 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 UTC, the center of tropical depression 16E was located near latitude 6.6 to the north, longitude 120.2 to the west. The direction is drifting toward the north at near 2 miles per hour, 4 kilometers an hour. That turn toward the east. With an increase in fall speed is expected later today. It turned toward the east-south face as forecast on Saturday. Maxine winds on near 35 miles per hour, 55 kilometers an hour with higher gusts and little change in strength is forecast during the next day or so. The depression is expected to become a remnant low by late Saturday. Estimated minimum central pressure is 1,006 millibars at 29.71 inches. Here, and let's take a look at what's going on in the central Pacific outlook here. And an area of additional showers and thunderstorms associated with a surface trough that's located about 76 miles west-southwest of Honolulu, Hawaii. There'll be a low potential for development in this system of moose west soil formation transport low 10% elsewhere. No tropical cyclone expected about Saturday evening here. And let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. Temperatures will be 10 to 30 degrees below average over the plains and the parts of the Great Lakes, and heavy rain possible over the southern tip of Florida, and heavy rain possible over the parts of the western Gulf Coast and southern high plains. Cold high pressure is settled over the northern plains, and it will move to the Ohio Valley and modified by Saturday as long as leading edge of the cold air across the state. Your front extends from the Carolinas across the Gulf Coast to the South Rockies and beyond. A wave of low pressure will be moving along the boundary from the central Gulf Coast to the Jersey coast by Saturday evening. Circulation along the high pressure way in the producing upslope floor over the southern high plains will develop. Showers and thunderstorms over the area by Saturday morning. In addition, westerly flow off the Gulf of Mexico with stationary front near by will aid in producing showers and thunderstorms over the western central Gulf Coast in the parts of the southern plains by Saturday. And along the eastern end of the front, showers and thunderstorms develop along and near the boundary as a wave of the low pressure rides along the front of the southeastern parts of the southern and middle Atlantic states by Saturday. Additional upper level energy over the Florida Peninsula will be aided in producing showers and thunderstorms over the southern tip of the Florida by Saturday too. Meanwhile, strong upper level energy over the northern plains will move eastward to the roughly northern New England, and Saturday evening the energy will produce rain over the central plains and the parts of the middle Mississippi Valley. That will move northeasterly to the Great Lakes and then the northern New England by Saturday evening here. And let's take a look at the forecast discussion around New England. There's high pressure and much less humidity to dominate the region today. Dry weather lingers into the Saturday, but another quick movements. Weather system may bring showers on late Saturday, especially over the southeastern sections of dry weather falls Sunday and early next week. Featured mild days with cool nights, and the chance of showers for Tuesday otherwise very dry and winter. Seasonable weather is expected to do Wednesday and Thursday. As a 7 a.m. update, overall forecast on track today have cleaned up the clouds, covered a little as middle level deck is breaking up over the interior. However, clouds may linger over the Connecticut Valley as temperatures will drop down in the mid-50s by early this morning. There, as looking at our temperature range, season temperatures around the region could see 65 to 74 degrees, and Saturday and Sunday temperatures could see 60 to 70 degrees. And 1 to 3 inches rain could fall from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, Texas, and tropical storm could bring 3 to 5 inches rain from Fort Myers to the Florida Keys. Okay, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Here. For today, sun sky down here is 69 degrees, north wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. For tonight, most of the good skies will be low and 49 degrees and light north-facing wind. Saturday, chance of showers mainly after 5 p.m. Areas of fog after 5 p.m. more. Increased skies but 168 degrees east, wind about 69 miles by transpiration 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 10 inches possible. Saturday night, showers likely remain before 10 p.m. Areas of fog before 9 p.m. more. Most skies got low 52 degrees and northeast wind about 6 miles by northwest after midnight. Chance of precipitation 6% and new precipitation amounts between 10 and 14 inches possible. For Sunday, sun sky near 69 degrees northwest wind about 6 to 8 miles per hour. Saturday night, most of the coast got low 48 degrees. Monday, most of the sun sky near 71 degrees. Monday night, most of the skies got low 34 degrees. Tuesday, chance of showers, most skies with a high of 71, low about 51 degrees. Chance of precipitation ranging from 30 to 50%. And for Wednesday, sun sky near 71 degrees. And Wednesday night, most of the skies with low 51 degrees. And for Thursday, most of the sun sky near 69 degrees. Here's word phrase of the day. A fantastic Friday in store. This is PJ with you. I hope you have a good day with a good positive attitude, and I will be looking forward to see you on the noon broadcast. Have a good day.